Across a vast, silent landscape, a story of tragedy and survival is waiting to be told. This is the story of Flight 214, a journey that began like any other, but ended in disaster, forever changing the lives of everyone on board. What really happened that day? Through the voices of survivors, the families left behind, and the experts who pieced together the puzzle, will uncover the human stories woven into this forgotten flight. This wasn't just any plane. It was a proud symbol of the airline, with a commendable safety record. Former employees and aviation enthusiasts remember it fondly, a testament to an era of optimistic air travel. The crew, a team of dedicated professionals, prepared for another routine flight, unaware of the destiny that awaited them in the clouds. On board, a microcosm of life buzzed with anticipation. Families were heading on vacation, business travelers were chasing deals, and a young backpacker was embarking on a solo adventure. As the wheels left the tarmac, the cabin was filled with the familiar sounds of a journey beginning, the gentle hum of the engines, the soft chatter, and the laughter of children. The mood was light, a stark contrast to the cold reality that would soon unfold. Mid-flight, the first signs of trouble appeared. Gentle bumps escalated into sharp, unnerving jolts. The cabin crew, trained for these moments, moved calmly to reassure anxious passengers. While turbulence is a common part of flying for many on board, the intensity felt different, unsettling. The cockpit, the pilots reviewed weather reports, their conversation professional and focused. They were flying into a storm, but the true nature of the crisis was still hidden from them. Then everything changed. Engine 1 failure. The comm in the cockpit shattered, replaced by the urgent blare of alarms and a cascade of warnings. The aircraft shuddered violently. In the cabin, nervous glances turned to outright fear as passengers gripped their armrests, their world shaking around them. The pilots, drawing on years of training, fought to control the crippled plane. It was a perfect storm, a combination of severe weather and a critical technical malfunction. A sequence of events that pushed both man and machine to their absolute limits. The descent was harrowing. The aircraft, now mortally wounded, fought against gravity, the pilots wrestling with the controls. The sounds from within the cabina, symphony of fear and frantic. Prayers were matched by the desperate communications from the cockpit. Experts would later analyze these final seconds, dissecting every decision made under unimaginable pressure. For those on board, these were the longest moments of their lives, a terrifying plunge toward an unknown fate, ending in a catastrophic impact that silenced everything. Out of the smoking wreckage, a different kind of story began, one of courage and survival. First responders arrived to a scene of devastation, their professionalism cutting through the chaos. One by one, survivors emerged, dazed and disoriented, their minds struggling to process the surreal horror they had just endured. They spoke of instinct, of thoughts of loved ones, of the sheer random luck of being alive. The psychological scars, however, were just beginning to form, a heavy burden of trauma and loss that would stay with them forever. As the survivors began their long road to recovery, the investigation began. Teams of experts descended on the crash site, meticulously sifting through the debris, searching for answers. Every piece of wreckage, every survivor's account, and the data from the black boxes were crucial clues. Animations now help us visualize their findings, which pointed not just to a single failure, but to systemic issues within the industry. This tragedy would become a catalyst, forcing a hard look at the regulations and practices that were meant to keep our skies safe. From the depths of grief came a powerful call for change. Survivors and families of the victims channeled their sorrow into advocacy. Demanding that the lessons from Flight 214 not be forgotten, their voices spurred significant improvements in aviation safety protocols and technology. Memorials were built and support groups formed, creating a community of resilience that proved that even in the face of immense loss, human connection can foster healing and strength. The story of Flight 214 is a poignant reminder of life's fragility, but it's also a powerful testament to the human spirit's ability to endure, to rebuild, and to create positive change from tragedy. The memories of those lost continue to drive progress, ensuring their legacy lives on in the safer skies we travel today. Thank you for joining us on this journey. If this story moved you, please share your thoughts below. And do want to forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the events that have shaped our world.